It was the toughest scene I had in the full movie with Vijay sir, and in that scene he hardly has any dialogues, so he's giving reaction. I didn't even look in the mirror. I didn't even look before leaving the caravan. Is my hair okay? Is my makeup okay? I was like this with the dialogue paper. So the first day was stressful, but Vijay sir was like super patient. He was like, it's okay, take your time. He's somebody who's always there to, if he becomes your friend, he's always there to help you out. As a person, as a friend, as a colleague. In the song that we shot, that was a super fun shoot. It was very, very memorable and changed my life. So,
of the following persons, which you observed?
He'll be like, Malavika, for this shot, like, why don't you come from here and then you go here and then he's like that. He sits quietly behind the monitor. Quietly be sitting and then one day.
எக்ஸைட்டிங்கான எபிசோட தான் இருக்க போகுதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஹாய்.
Hi.
How are you?
I am good. Good to be here.
To meet someone in person.
Yes, I understand. It's one of the first video interviews that I'm giving after like almost 1 year, I think. in person. Otherwise everything has been on Zoom and all of that. My first day was extremely stressful.
Oh, why?
Because so first of all, you're acting with Vijay sir. So firstly I had this nervousness about like good nervousness only, but you're still you're worried about how, even if you've done like 5 movies, 10 movies, I'm sure it's going to be like that. The butterflies in the stomach on the first day of shoot. On top of that, I was like a little nervous about sharing the screen with Vijay sir in general, because he's got this incredible screen presence. And I thought, okay, my first day, Lokesh will give me like a slightly easier shot, like some song montage or some small scenes, because it takes 2-3 days to get comfortable. And they said it's a scene with Vijay sir, and I thought, okay, it'll be like one small easy scene. It was the toughest scene I had in the full movie. Oh. And that was on day 1 for me. And I am like, I don't speak Tamil fluently yet, I understand, but I don't speak it yet, I have to learn. And it was like 2 pages full of dialogue. My character is saying all the, dialogues in that scene. And that is the scene I had on day 1. And I was so stressed out. I'm getting my hair makeup done on the first day. I didn't even look in the mirror. I didn't even look before leaving the caravan. Is my hair okay? Is my makeup okay? I got the dialogues also. They had reworked on the dialogues last minute, so there were changes. So I'd gotten the dialogues like 1 day back. So I was not prepared with my lines, and I like being prepared with my lines, Like I like for Petta and all, like even though I like small Chinna scenes, I learnt all my dialogues for the 2 big scenes that I had. I learnt it, the dice and like that flashback sequence, that scene where I'm shouting at my brother saying you killed him. So I had so many dialogues in that, and I had to do that scene in front of everybody, from Rajni sir to Trisha to Nawazuddin to everyone watching, and I didn't want to be the one who like forgets anything. So I learned everything 3 weeks in advance. I would practice it every day. I would have been able to say the dialogue. So I like being prepared, especially when it's a language that you don't know. So in this case, I got it 1 day before my shot, and I am panicking, and I go on set and I start, and to get there. So the first day was stressful, but Vijay sir was like super patient. He was like, it's okay, take your time. First day, I understand, After that, it went really well. It was, after that, everything was, easy and all of that. But the toughest scene on day 1. I mean, I think in the post I said that he's, I think I said something like he's capable of being my 4 a.m. friend if he was awake till that time. But he sleeps early, But by 4 a.m. friend, I meant more like he's somebody who's always there to, if he becomes your friend, he's always there to help you out. He's always there to, he's there as a person, as a friend, as a colleague, in every capacity, with everybody, like not just with me, but that is who he is as a person. So we spent like almost like 2 months shooting for the movie. So over a period of time, you know, like and he's very easygoing, he likes having fun, he likes meeting, you know, like his friends often. So he's a very fun person. He's got like even something like stunts, which usually like most people do very matter of factly, right? Like they do it in a more like in a very realistic way. But I love the cool quotient that Vijay sir brings to even like his fight moves and all. He does it with so much swag, no? Too cool he is.
In this film?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I play a young professor.
Okay.
Yeah, I play a young professor who has who's a part of, you know, the college. But all of that you've seen in the teaser already. But more than that, they haven't revealed, because anything more than that is like directly related to the plot line of the film. So, and if I reveal it, then no, it won't be good. Actually, more than scene, there is the song that we shot, Anda Kanna Pataga, right?
Pataga.
I said it correct, no?
Correct.
Okay.
I thought you could sing the song. I could make you sing
No.
the song.
No. If I sing this song, all the viewers who are watching this will immediately shut the screen. I am not a singer. I'm an actor. I can act. That was a super fun shoot. It was very, very memorable, and Anirudh was still reworking on the song, you know, and we had to shoot. So, and you know, I think he was reworking, and he was yet to send back the latest version. So one day of the shoot we shot with, you know, that this song called Hey Ya from Karthik Calling Karthik. It's a nice song, no? Hey Ya, like that song. So because, you know, that fit the mood of this song. So but that was a fun shoot. We had a nice time. I was so sad. Master is the most fun I have had working on a film so far in my career. I mean, I have enjoyed working on my other movies also, you know, but not college project, you know, like creatively we were really enjoying what we were making. And you know, the whole team is so young, like Lokesh is what, like 32 or something. All of his direction team, they're in their 20s and early 30s. That energy that comes with that, you know, we're having fun, we're making fun of each other, and you know,
What was the plan?
no, little things, nothing memorable. Also, the shoot like happened 1 year back. If we were doing promotions that time, I would have remembered all of it.
Right.
Now we have only forgotten, like, you know, what happened in the Delhi schedule in Chennai. So it's been a long time, but it was a super fun team to work with. Other than Vijay, so mainly it was with him only, and like a few of the actors who are a part of the college, you know who doesn't, right? Like everybody loves Vijay Sethupathi sir, and this is my second film in Tamil, and it's also my second film in Tamil with him. And I have no, yeah, it's okay. Whenever I meet him, I tell him we have to do, you know, I want to do one movie with you. Like the lockdown happened 3 days after Master, I think 3-4 days after Master audio launch happened.
Yeah.
So we were all in this, we were like, the whole team was so excited. Till February we were shooting for the movie. So it was all going very, very fast. And then Feb shoot over, March we had the audio release. And then we were getting ready for promotions, you know, and we were going to do 10 days of promotion and then release on April 9th. And then suddenly it was like a full stop, no? So we were all stuck at home, and we were all like, we were still in the Master mood, you know. So we would all like FaceTime each other. So one day, each other, like, what are you doing in your house? What are you doing? You know, Anirudh had just woken up. So we were like, you know, we were making fun of him because he was sleeping. Something like that, just too much, just having fun, basically. Like, just share it, just for fun, just for the fans to see. And,
Yeah, actually, I really enjoyed it, and something to watch from the team.
I'm very scared of rapid fire. Because you can't be diplomatic, no? You have to choose, and that leads to problems.
Okay,
Like, I think, I can't tell you the details of the scene, but the scene I told you that I shot on the first day, the intense scene. I want to rehearse my dialogues for 3 more weeks. I want my dialogues in advance.
Okay.
Couple goals also same. Loyalty and trust. What is a relationship without that? But my thoughts on relationships or marriage, you know, I like the idea of like a soulmate, like one person that, you know, you're with and you're with permanently. And I don't understand the whole new age hookup culture or like affairs. Like I mean I don't judge people who do that. Like you should do whatever you want to do. It's a personal thing, but I'm a long-term person.
I understand. Okay. Of the following persons, which you observed?
He talks in a very fast way. He'll be like, Malavika, for this shot, like, why don't you come from here and then you go here and then he's like that. Constantly, he's hyper. And he'll keep saying, Malavika. It's cute. Ayyo, this is like an iconic person you're asking me to imitate, replicate. But he's, all his typical things we know, like all the fans are aware of it, but he's got like, even when he delivers his dialogue, he does this thing with his head, like he does like a, like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Because, he's a legend. And he does the coolest, most stylish mannerisms on camera. But off camera, he's quiet, he's usually quiet, and he sits quietly behind the monitor, and he's observing everybody, so he'll be looking, and in case he wants to, like, if somebody is doing something naughty, or if somebody is like doing something, like if he just wants to call somebody, he'll just look and he'll be like, day. So like one quietly be sitting and then one day. That'll come out. So
Okay, now I am Malavika.
if you come and say hi to me,
Yes. Hi Malavika. Okay.
he'll get up. He's very respectful, so he'll get up and he'll be like, oh, hello. He's a pakka gentleman, so he'll like make sure somebody gets a chair immediately. He will wait for you to sit down and then he will sit down. So yeah, full gentleman. Arjun Das. So I know Arjun Das since the last 4 years because we've met through a common friend. My friend, this like a close friend of mine who's also a close friend of his, he was like, there is this guy who's a friend of mine. He has the most incredible voice you will ever hear. So even before meeting Arjun Das, who played it for us just to be like, check out his voice, what a sexy voice. And he's a guy. And he's crushing on Arjun's voice. Shawnee, I'm coming. I don't think I can go that baritone. But his voice, is like so nice, so manly and so baritone. I wish I could imitate his voice, but I can't.
You at least tried. That was nice, actually.
I tried.
Okay, almost there.
He's also going to kill me. Like Master has been the film that has changed my career graph, So I don't know about the scene, but I think like this phase in my career where I got Master and so thanks to them, and I think that's like a life-changing career moment for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I think with Ramya, because we have become such good friends, and when we meet, you should see us, like we can talk. We are talking and Lokesh is like, girls, it's time, like action, And when he says action, we stop talking and we start acting, So we talk that much. So yeah, she's fun.
That'll be fun.
Karthik Subbaraj, I want to ask him, why is he always so quiet? He doesn't talk only to me. Full Petta movie I finished with him. He didn't talk to me at all. Like he's sweet. He'll say hello, hi, nothing more. Lokesh, I want to ask that he is he writes everything so fast. Like his writing, other writers, like other directors and writers, I've seen Lokesh write scripts in a span of like 1 month. Like what does creatively, like what goes on in his head? How does he do that? He's a brilliant writer. When are you doing a film with me, Vijay Sethupathi sir? What do I want to ask him? I want to ask him when he's coming to Mumbai, because since the shoot began, he's been, we keep making these Mumbai plans with all like our common friends, like Jagdish, Pallavi. So I want to ask him, when is he finally coming to Mumbai? In some, like theatre where there will be full feel of like morning.
So in Chennai?
In Chennai. Yes. And I've seen like this really big superstar actress. She's in this one hospital scene where she's almost like dying and she's in a hospital and she's in full makeup. With like your lipstick in place. Even if it's a commercial movie, even if you have to look pretty, it has to look little realistic at least, right? That is like logic gone out of the window. My current bucket list. Personally, I love traveling. So I really want to travel to Japan. You know, that is one place I've been wanting to see for the last, I think, almost like 5-6 years. So I want to try and make that happen. But now because of COVID ruining all our, I love going on wildlife safaris. I'm a big wildlife fan. So I want to go on a safari to Africa again. So these two things I want to do, and professionally have this year, you know, like Masters releasing. I have a film with Dhanush sir that is starting in 1 week. So professionally it's going great. I have no direct scenes with her. Yeah, I think like there's one scene where she's in the frame or something, like we're in the same frame, but I don't think direct interaction, not much. They also say actresses cannot be friends, you know. They also say that, which I don't agree with at all. I mean, like Kirti is a very good friend of mine, and both of us are like, you know, I know she, of course she's a lot more experienced. She's been in the industry for a lot longer. She's done like bigger movies, and she's such a nice well-wisher, no? She's like the most positive person ever. So I think it depends on like if two people are positive, if they don't have any jealousy or, you know, any kind of bad competition, then they can be friends. So I think it's a very person to person thing. Yeah, you can't generalize it, and I think also actresses don't end up being friends because as female actors, we're mostly working with male actors, right? We don't work very often with other female actors. So we don't get to spend time with them, and, you know, if not for movie set, where will we meet them also, you know? Award function and all, you meet for like 10-15 minutes, that's it. So competition, and be friends with everybody genuinely instead of, you know, like jealousy or, you know, any of that. When I started off my career, no, initially it was, it's tough because, I mean, you start also at such a young age. I started my career when I was like 20 or something. And that time, suddenly being in the public eye, suddenly everybody commenting on what you're wearing, how you're acting, your body, your hair length, everything people comment on, no? Especially when it comes to female actors, people feel like they have the right to comment on everything, you know. So now I can deal with like, you know, everything. I can just listen from it here. Chumma, useless people will talk and forget it. But initially it used to really affect me. I find it funny, you know, so I reply sometimes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now I've become so cool with it that it doesn't affect me at all. I'm somebody who likes constructive criticism. Like if you didn't like my performance in a movie, if you didn't like how I did a scene properly, and if you want to tell me what is the other way in which I could have done it, you know, I'm all up for that. That is how we learn, that is how we improve, that's how we grow. She's bad, she's horrible, ugly, like people keep using these terms generally. Which is like, what is the point of it? You're not really doing, like that's me or anybody else, you know, like bad, then it shows that you are a negative person. So why give them attention? My favorite hangout spot is, like the last time I was here, I went with, you know, like a few people from Masters team to Radio Room. So I think that's the place I've visited most in Chennai, Radio Room. I want to every time I come to Chennai, no, I come for my shoot, and as soon as the shoot is over, I rush back. I go back to Bombay. I go back home. But I want to come to Chennai with some free time, hang out with all my friends, and, you know, take in the Chennai experience more. I haven't seen the movie yet myself. And so even I'm yet to see how the scenes have come out, and, you know. But I saw what Lokesh was doing with the other artists, you know, like I would sit behind the monitor and watch how he directs, how he gets performances out of people, and he's amazing. He's got so much clarity, he knows exactly what he wants. So he's a very secure director, very easy to work with, super fun, very talkative. So, you know, like yeah, we can, you know, like we with him we can talk like full day, we can sit and talk, you know. Again, he's like one of those directors who really knows what he wants, who, you know, gets it out of his artists. Personally, I don't know him too well personally. Yeah.